morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Remote STEM class. Mr. Dowd here. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Friday, or I'd like to say Friday. So, we're going to wrap up this week going to a location that I've always wanted to visit, and I haven't yet. It's the good old Virgin Islands. Very excited about this one. So, the first place on this list is the Reef Bay Trail. It is a 3-mile hike through tropical forest, passing sugar plantation ruins and ancient Tahano petroglyphs. So remember before with that, what was it, the Mesa Verde? Yeah, with the Pueblos. That was the petroglyphs, were just those cave paintings, if you remember that. But so this is the remnants of that sugar plantation. So remember when, hey, look, floating legs. Just remember that those sugar plantations were a cash crop and yada, yada, yada. That was a big moneymaker, which made the South very, very rich, and or the Virgin Islands, I guess. Because a lot of places in Europe couldn't handle the correct climate for sugar plantations, but this one could. Obviously, this is all overgrown, but I believe these skinny trees are the actual sugar plants, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think. Next on the list is those petroglyphs itself. So it's ancient basalt rock carvings by the Taino Indians, found at a site of branching off from the trail. So as you can see all around, these are the petroglyphs. So ancient Native Americans went and carved out these pictures of faces and whatever they were doing. Pretty cool stuff. Next on this list is the Cinnamon Bay Plantation. So limestone ruins of the 1700s Danish sugar plantation, including factory, manor, and slave quarters. So back to a time when, again, it was a cash crop, and yeah. So it was a huge operation. So I didn't know the Danish were the ones that were in the Virgin Islands first. That's kind of surprising to me. That was the French. Hey, the more you know. But again, also these are just old ruins. Obviously, none of these are still active. But yeah, is it on both sides of the road? No, just one side. Yep, old manor, factory, and slave quarters. And the last on this list is Trunk Bay. It's a celebrated white sand beach with 225-yard long of underwater snorkeling areas. A snorkeling trail. I've never heard of a snorkeling trail before. I'll have to ask Mr. LeMay about that, because I know he has been snorkeling many a times. Plus a visitor area, visitor facilities. But yeah, so I would love to go to this beach. It looks absolutely breathtaking. And you know who loves beaches the most out of all your teachers? Be Misty Amin. He does love his beach. All right, guys, this is a short one because there's only 4 locations. So, guys, if you ever get to go to the Virgin Islands, I'll be very jealous because I want to go very badly. All right, guys, that's a perfect way to end the week on a short part of the video. All right, guys, have a great Friday. I'll see you again on Monday.
Hey, Gators, check this out for a sweet treat. I saw these in Market Basket. I know some of you have mentioned them. So I'm going to see what they're like. There's 4 in each package, and it comes with the cookie mix and the topping. And it says all you have to do is mix it with water and milk, stir it up, and put it in the microwave. So let's see. And it's supposed to taste like chocolate chip cookie. It has an 8-ounce mug, so hopefully this is good. Back it says, let's see, empty cookie mix into 8-ounce mug or 12-ounce. 1 teaspoon of water and milk, stir until cookie mix is well blended. Okay. Doesn't seem like much water. more in a bit. How much water? That's not a lot of water at all. Yeah, 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna put a little more in. So after I mix this up, I'm gonna put it in the microwave for 1 minute. And you don't cover it up, you keep it uncovered. This is truly an experiment. There we go. Now it's starting to look like cookie batter, but I'm going to continue to mix it, and I'm going to put it in the microwave for 1 minute, and I'll show you the results. Okay, I took it out, and this is what it looks like. It is actually like a cake, spongy, not wet. So now they give you some topping. I can squeeze on the topping, and it's like a chocolate chip cookie. I guess I could have used a mug that wasn't so deep, but it does smell like a chocolate chip cookie. Okay, and then I'm just gonna grab a little spoon. And it melts while it's in there. It looks yummy, because all you would do is use a spoon to eat it. You know, it kind of looks probably gross, but it does smell really good. The only reason I'm not eating it is because it's 6:30 in the morning. That's how it came out. So I think next time I would use a smaller mug. Because it certainly doesn't look like the picture. But it doesn't matter how it looks, as long as it tastes good. Right, guys? Yummy. So I will let you know. And there are 3 more in here, so I guess that's not too bad. If you want to mix more, it's a nice treat. So you're not eating like a whole bunch of them, you're just eating one. All right.
Hey, Gators, we made it through another week. All right, today's Flip Grid Friday. So you've worked hard on this Hero for a Day monologue. Today, you are going to film it. All right, I want you to have fun. I want you to get into it. All right, honestly, I'll give you bonus points if you throw a costume on, right? Put a hat, put a little costume piece on, do something, make it fun. Make it exciting. Use the filters. Use everything that you've been doing this year to make your video better. All right, I want you to enjoy it because we're going to take this character and next week we're going to use this character to develop a scene. All right, so we're not throwing these characters away. I want you to really take some ownership over this character so that way next week you have even more fun with your scene. All right, so today's Flipgrid Friday, you are going to go on the link that is provided in Google Classroom right underneath the video. Go on, record your monologue. All right, I set the time limit at 5 minutes. There is no way your monologue should be over 5 minutes. All right, if it is, go back and fix it and make it shorter. All right, so go get them. I want to hear your monologues. All right, nice work, Gators. Keep up the good work.
Hi guys. So we're going to continue working on our river rock paintings. Okay, so get your drawing skills ready, guys. So remember, we're going to do an animal this time, and then another time you guys can pick something else to do. Okay, so hopefully by now you guys found a rock, but don't feel bad if you don't have a rock. Don't worry if you don't have a rock. I'd like you to still follow along with me as I paint mine, and then when you get your hands on a rock, you can make your rock. Okay, guys? So last time, I just prepared my rock by giving it one coat of this blue color, okay? So what I'm going to do today is just start my drawing. I can either make a sketch with pencil or I can just start painting. But today I'm going to use a pencil and start drawing the design that I want. So I was able to get a picture of a kitty that I want to draw on my blue rock. So I'm going to keep this nearby as a reference and I'm going to draw what I see. So it's good to strengthen your observational drawing skills by using some kind of an image and looking at it and then looking at your paper or rock, whatever it is that you're placing your drawing onto. So I'm going to start off by just kind of looking at the shapes that I see. The triangle shaped ears, kind of a circular head, but then there's like a little part that kind of comes down here. So I'm going to look at that. I'm just going to draw kind of lightly on my rock first. And I want to make sure I leave enough room at the top for his ears. So think about space when you're drawing your image onto your rock. It feels a little strange because the rock has some bumpy texture on it. And sometimes the bumps kind of pull my pencil in different directions. I can feel it like moving it around. So it might take some getting used to drawing directly onto a rock. So I'm just kind of looking at the main shape that I see of this kitty's head. So I sort of see like this happening. Some lines here will be helpful. And the nose kind of comes down here, somewhere in that area. And you can change it. When you start adding paint, you can kind of like change the lines a little bit, but I just want to get some general guidelines down so I have an idea of where I'm going to be putting my paint. So if you want to sketch on a paper first to get your idea down, that's a good idea. And if you don't have a rock yet, just make your sketches on a paper so that when you do get yourself a rock to paint, draw and paint on, you'll be ready to go because you'll have your idea already drawn and it's just helpful. And you can also use that to look at when you're trying to draw your image onto the rock. All right, I'm liking what I have so far for my drawing. All right, so I like what I see. So when I start adding the paint, I'm gonna add more details. So I'll add like the little lines that you can see on his fur and the lines on the side of his face on his fur. I'll paint the whiskers on there too. So you wanna start by making some kind of a sketch. If you have your rock, great. You're gonna sketch your idea directly onto your rock. All right, guys? And then next time we'll start the painting part of this project. So the kinds of paints that I use are, I just get them at Walmart. They're these little bottles. Craft Smart is the name. And I want to say they're like $1 or like maybe $2 a bottle. I can't remember. But these are great acrylic paints. And acrylic paint is the kind of paint you want to use for this because it won't wash off. So if you decided you wanted to put your rock outside, this kind of paint is good. It won't wash off. So it's just called acrylic paint. I know you can get it at Walmart. If you don't want to go buy your own, that's fine. You don't have to. You can try using some other kinds of paints or just hold on to your rock for a while. And then when we get back into the art room, I will let you use my acrylic paints, of course. So don't stress, okay? But I would like to see some kind of a drawing of an animal. If you have your rock, you're going to draw it onto that rock, okay? But don't forget to give it one coat of paint of a color that you like. Doesn't have to be blue. And hopefully you have an idea of what you want to draw, or if you have a picture you can look at on your Chromebook or a phone or some computer, then that's helpful too. All right, guys? So keep in mind that you need to have some kind of a sketch. If you have your rock, give it one coat of paint, and then you're going to draw whatever your animal is right onto that rock. All right, guys? So excited to see your rocks. See you next time.
Thanks for watching Enrichment TV, Gators. Remember, work hard, be nice, and we'll see you tomorrow.